Hello to everybody. My name is Virgilio, and I'm here to introduce the project with Leonardo, who is taking care of the community of this project.
Hi Virgilio.
Hi, Leonardo. Leonardo takes care of the community. The community of what? The community of our ATS METALAND, the first metaverse that is born in order to let everybody create his own business.
Let's start explaining what a metaverse is. So a metaverse is a digital world just like ours, but where you can do everything you want to.
You know, a friend told me, but what are you doing, Virginia? Are you creating a world where everyone can do what he wants and he can also mix what he needs to live? And I said, yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
So metaverses are actually a lot trending right now. So we saw how Mark Zuckerberg introduced the new concept of a metaverse to the world, right?
Well, Mark, of course, is the most famous one who introduced metaverse, but also Microsoft is entering in the business, and the major enterprises of the world are going to do major business. Like, for example, Epic. You know Epic, the game company?
Yeah, of course.
They are one of the best of the world. They are one who introduced Unreal World, which is a game that many are playing, right?
Yes, and many experts actually say that metaverses are going to take the role that the web has today.
Well, you know, when you give to anybody the possibility to make what he is already making, but in a much better way, you can imagine what is the answer.
So the other metaverses are specialized in different categories, and ours is of course business.
Yeah, well, I must explain. We have been the publishers of the major magazine in startup business in our country, that is Italy. That was 30 years ago, that was history ago. And today we're not working with Millionaire, we're doing a different thing. We're creating a metaverse, but specialized in the same field, startup business. We help anyone to start his own business on metaverse.
And you'll be able to enter our metaverse thanks to an avatar that is simply a character that represents yourself. And you can create it in as you prefer. There are no limits about it.
Yes, and the good thing is that in our world you enter with a digital human avatar, which is not like a comic. I mean, it's like a picture of yourself, of course, in avatar style. That is as you like. You like it, good. You don't like it, you change. Whatever you do, but it's based on your real picture. That is yourself.
And so with your avatar, you'll be able to start many businesses. And some examples are, I don't know.
Well, for example, social commerce. We have a particular formula to create e-commerce, which we call social commerce. Why? Because anybody will be able to choose a product in our store, but every month he will know how much of cashback he will have received. He can receive 5% always per month, but also 10, 20, either 100%, 200%, 300% without doing anything at all but buying the product he wants.
And there's also another business possible, which is our play to earn Vaffa Cosmo game, which is a simple game where you have a cell that needs to kill the enemies that come from above. So it's a really simple game. The mode is an arcade one for the moment, and you'll be able to gain a lot thanks to it.
Well, the fact is that usually if you play a game, you do it for entertainment. You enjoy the game you played. This is good. In our game, you play and you entertain yourself, but most important, you gain luxury points, which are points that you will be able to transform immediately in a token. That is money. That is something that everybody likes, even more than entertainment, right?
And in the future, you'll also be able to organize many events and even to participate to a lot of concerts and other activities.
Well, that's very good because I don't have to go to Qatar to see the finals of the World Soccer Championships next year, right?
Of course, you don't have to.
Great. Well, events will be a very important feature, a very important business because people will be able to organize events by themselves, but will also be able to participate of world events like concerts, sports events, any kind of event, and they will be able to participate without moving from his bed, which is nice, as you know.
And within the end of this year, advertising will also reach a level of importance, of course.
Yes, and here the role of organization is very important because it will be the organization that will find the advertising customers that will want to promote their service in our world. And of course, any user that will have the possibility to host their advertising. They'll advertise it and they'll get commission for this. But will also be able to promote his own goods to the entire world, to our entire globe, to our entire population. And that will be through his participation.
Another important business in Metaverse will of course be real virtual estate. Of course, you'll be able to build your own house as you prefer it.
Yes, it will be really the house you prefer. Like, like everybody has a dream house in his head, but has not the money to buy it. In Metaverse, you will have the money because even a dream house will not cost you too much. Therefore, you will be able to have the house that you've always dreamed to have, with a swimming pool, with fire, with a gym inside the house, with a cinema theater inside your house, and you will be able to show this house to any of your friends. You will be able to invite them. And if they want a similar house, that's great, because you also do business. You introduce him the house, if they buy, you get a commission. Therefore, you're very happy.
But we still haven't talked about the most important business in our metaverse, NFTs, right? Can you explain something about it?
Well, everybody is talking about NFT. Do you know the market of NFT, how much will be worth in the next few years? $150 billion, which is an impressive amount. Well, please pay attention now, because on our metaverse, you will be able to participate and to own the largest marketplace of NFT in the world. And I'm not saying any lies or any exaggeration. You will be owner of this, among with all the participants in our globe that want to do business. Why? Because we're going to create a marketplace. You will own a part of this. You will participate to this decision. You will be able to promote inside this even your NFTs. Because you probably have in your house some objects that you may be willing to sell the digital property, right? Well, in our metaverse, you will have the instruments to create your NFT, and you will be able to sell it in this large marketplace that everyone will promote. And you will do business, because you will do business when you sell your NFT, but also when you sell other people's NFT, you will get a commission. Therefore, be ready, because you are going to enter one of the most important and discussed market in the world, NFTs. Yes, NFT. Let's pay attention now, because we're talking about the most important business inside our metaverse. NFT. You know how much will be worth the market of NFTs in the next few years? $150 billion, which is impressive, absolutely impressive. Well, you will be able to participate in the market. You will be able to own one of the largest marketplaces of NFT in the world, and will be also yours, part of it. Please let me explain very clearly this. We're going to create an NFT marketplace. Each one of our landowner and you will see later will be our landowners, will be a participant in this market and will be owner of part of this market. Owner, because it will be a DAO, therefore it will be a owner. Now, we promote this market with the efforts of everyone. Please imagine a store that is promoted not just by one owner or two owners, but by millions of owners. How much is going to sell that market, the store? How much value it will be able to create? Well, that's what we're going to do with our NFT marketplace. And the value will be divided among all the owners, that is, among also you, if you want.
The project begins in September, but you can start from now, right?
Yes, because I think that anyone who really wants to choose the best lens should book this now. Please understand, booking the lens doesn't mean buying the lens. You can change your mind whenever you want. Right now, you don't deposit the full amount, which is just $10 per lens. You deposit only 25%, $2.5 per lens. If you want 10, it's $25. If you want 20 lenses, it's $50. If you want 100 lenses, it's $250. How many lenses did you book, Leo?
About 50.
50, that means he deposited 2.5 times 50, $125. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. His monies will not be cashed. His money will be deposited. In September, when we'll have the full map, you will be able to choose where to have your lens. You will confirm or not confirm your decision. If you buy, then you will pay the amount that remains. That is, if you pay 2.5, now you still have to pay $7.5 per lens. Okay, if you don't want to confirm, you get your money back entirely without any question. Is that okay?
Of course, there is a right of priority in this thing, because if I book a land before somebody else, I have to, of course, choose it before him. I have the right of priority.
Yes, that means that if you want to have a land in the center of city of New York or London, and you book now, you're probably first one to decide where you want your land. If you want there, you probably take it. But if you come after and somebody else have already booked, you cannot book that land, but you have to book somewhere else. Therefore, if you decide this project is interesting for you, my suggestion is book. You don't risk. Your money is deposited, is not cashed. Remember that.
So if you want to book a land, you just need to click on this link, which is also present in the description of the video.
Well, many people can ask me, well, but I don't know the land dimensions, I don't know where it will be, I don't know the map. I say, look, this is a world we are creating together. There is no way and there is no need for anyone to be smarter than others or to do any kind of tricks. Your money, account money, is deposited and not cashed. You get it back if you change your mind. But if you don't do it, somebody else will be before you, and we cannot do anything because it will be before you and they will be able to choose the best location before you. And there is no question, we have to ask you to deposit that money. Small money, you can start even with one land only. One land, $2.5. That's all. I don't have to say anything else. What do you think?
I think that's great.
And I think, the greatest thing is the possibilities we have. Imagine, we'll be all together with our own world and we can do all the businesses that we want. Imagine, for example, this NFT business. We are able together to create the largest NFT marketplace in the world. The largest one. Consider that the largest one right now, which is OpenSea, which is, a very, very important marketplace in NFT, has 400,000 members in the last month. 400,000. How long does it take us to bet that amount? I don't want to tell you, but I'm going to tell you, look, just imagine how many people in the world will want to have a land in our, and you understand what is our potential. I don't say anything else, but book.